Hi Qnet, and here's another training video for you, which today is Swiss e-Learning Institute, okay, which is our online e-learning based website. So this website is based simply for gaining your self-knowledge and getting to know more about the different areas that we'll teach you. Our motto is knowledge at your fingertips, which is simple and at the simplest form that you have, which is basically all you need is a computer, an internet connection, and of course your fingertips after that. Okay, so just to give you a little background of what is exactly e-learning. Well, e-learning is using the power of the internet and an internet platform to bring forth an educational experience to you. And of course we focus on bridging the gap for very busy people. This gap is for you guys out there, which we know you are, full-time networkers, you're always very busy. Part-time networkers, you're working and you're networking on the side. And of course your students who are also networking as well. So you guys are very busy people. So we brought out the fact that we need to bridge the gap for you to have enough time to take a course. And I'll go into details a little bit further soon. You might ask yourself, why has Qnet chosen e-learning? Simple, for 5 main points. Number 1 is well-developed and interesting courses. It was our goal to have the most interesting and the most well-developed courses available for you. And of course, flexible schedules, which brings me to that, bridging the gap about busy people. So 1+1 rule is what we call it. The 1+1 rule focuses on this point. If you purchase a course, you have 1 year to activate the course. And if you activate the course, you actually have 1 year to finish the course. So that gives you nearly 2 years for each course that you are studying. So you have enough time to study and enough planning that you can do. Of course, number 3 is no commute. You don't have to go anywhere. And of course, you can do it in the comfort of your home or anywhere you have a wireless or a Wi-Fi connection or even an internet connection. And at the end, you receive a certificate of achievement, or what we also call a completion. Now, most people usually always ask, how can I use this certificate? It's very simple. You cannot use it, for example, in an academic setting. So the Swiss e-Learning Institute is more like a training and development center, which is for your main knowledge and gaining further knowledge for yourself to enhance yourself. Now, this is being non-academic. How can you use the certificate? So basically you can use it, for example, putting it on your resumes, your CVs, or even if you go for a job interview, you can put it in the job application where they usually ask you about, for example, what other training have you received apart from your university studies, apart from your education. So this is where you could put Swiss e-learning in. Now, what is also the Swiss e-Learning Institute? The Swiss e-Learning Institute is an online platform which is powered by the internet, and we have a great partnership with one of the leading universities from Switzerland, which is SMC University. So Swiss Management Center. We're partners with them in creating content and building all this great content for you guys out there. And of course, it is using the power of the internet and using this as a wholesome LMS system, which is a learning management system. So let me talk a little bit about the courses that we have. Our first course is Presentation and Communication Skills. This course is a very important course because it helps you in those special presentations you need to do and how to communicate effectively to people that are outside of your usual network. Okay? So this is the course, and please have a look here about the main topics that we have in the course. Our next course is Career Design. Career Design is especially for those people who are still indecisive on what they're going to do in their career life. So this is a perfect course for those people. I would say the other courses you should be about 18 and above, but this course I think you can start as early as 16 to study. So it kind of gives you the planning and the ethics and the development that you need, and it also teaches you about yourself with the example with your personality and how to analyze yourself effectively. And these are some of the main points of this course. Also, another great course is our marketing course. This is Principles of Marketing, which teaches you, the basics you need to learn about marketing. But the great thing what we've done with this course, since we are a really big e-commerce company, we've also involved online marketing and also, your viral and social media marketing, on how to use those perfectly. So that is your marketing course. And these are the main topics that you have in this course. Now here also one fantastic course, really great course, is the art of management. Basically showing you how to become a great manager and all the risks involved and what you need to become a successful manager. So this is the art of management, and these are the main points for this class. And all those 4 courses I was talking about just now, we have them in English, French, Russian and Arabic, as well as Turkish for the local market. Our next course is also one of our brand new courses, which is absolutely fantastic, which is the Mini MBA. The Mini MBA is for those people who are looking at, taking an MBA, so they can take this course to feature on the main topics of an MBA course. As well, this is also great for people who always wanted to take an MBA, but never got the chance. So this course focuses on a full MBA program over a short period, hence the name Mini MBA. But please don't forget, we are a non-academic institution, so the Mini MBA is not a degree or a diploma course. So here's what is focused in the Mini MBA class. This is also one of our newer courses, which is an excellent course, and it's showing a great trend around the world right now, which is performance management. Knowing how to perform, how to become a great performer from perhaps being a weak performer. So it tells you everything about performance management. How do you manage people? How do you manage yourself? And how do you ensure that that performance gives great benefit to the entire organization? Our next course after that is e-commerce. What would Qnet be without an e-commerce class? So we're bringing you the ins and outs of an e-commerce situation. In this sense, you will learn everything that you need to know about e-commerce, going all the way down to even simple RSS feeds. So these are some of the topics that are involved in e-commerce. Another great course also, entrepreneurship. We're bringing you entrepreneurship because all of you guys are entrepreneurs. You are all your own business owners. So we're bringing you those extra details, those extra specific points to become bigger and better entrepreneurs. And this is what is focused in this course. Finally, you all have heard about RSP. And here's our RSP class for you, which is the Business English class, leveled 1 through 12, and each level will bring you your BVs and RSPs. So Business English is a bit different from what you usually see outside in the market, which is we're not teaching you how to book a hotel, how to book an online airline ticket in English, and so on. The Business English course is meant and featured to create a business foundation in English for you and also excel at the language. So it's not only about learning business situations, but it's also growing your grammar skills, your vocabulary skills, and so on. So here, this is what is featured in the Business English course. Now, since we've been around, we've changed the platform a little bit from our previous old platform. So this platform is compatible with every single device out there, every tablet, every mobile phone, that is a smartphone of course, and of course every PC. So you're able to use this platform correctly. Now with this platform, usually there are some questions that I receive, and usually if you look at the platform behind me, you will see that on top there's a little section that will say account. Because a lot of people who purchase this course always ask, I've bought the course but I want to give it to my wife, my husband, my daughters, my sons, and you can do that. There's actually 2 ways that you can actually do that, which is number 1, you file your CRF and you send it to the Hong Kong GSC office. Or you activate your course and you go to this little account plus thing and you open it up and you change the name. Now be very careful though when changing the name. Once you finish the final exam, it will be in that person's name stated there, the certificate. And the certificate, sadly to report, we are not able to change the name on the certificate. Now also what you would see is on here, which are the courses. Your courses will be lined up. In this case, you see all of them, but I mean, it's up to you how many courses you buy, and they will show up here. So once you click, you'll go to a new screen, which is now also behind me, and you'll see your lectures on this side. Once you click your lectures and the plus sign, it will give you in detail on each unit and what you will study. As well, on top there is an A+, which you can see, which is your grade book. This grade book will teach you and tell you all your grades that you've done through quizzes after each unit and what you have achieved. On top of that is a start button. This start button is just simply for you, if you say tonight you read 2 pages, you're tired, you close down, and tomorrow you come back, you press start, it will take you right back to where you've left off the night before. Now here's also another great product, which is our library. For those of you who buy the courses and so on, the library is absolutely there and it's absolutely free for you. But we have some people who've requested the library to be also an RSP product. So we're bringing you another great RSP product. This is for people who just want gain access to knowledge or some ebooks and so on and so on. So here's our library for 1 month subscription, 3 month subscription, 6 months and 12 months. The library consists of approximately 500 plus ebooks, as well as about 800 journals and your MP3, MP4s and a ton of videos as well. Okay, now what would an educational institution be without a final exam? Of course you will have a final exam at the end, which consists of multiple choice, true or false, and matching. And you do need 70% to pass. Once you're above 70%, you will receive your certificate immediately sent to Get My Certificates on the platform. And this is what your certificate looks like. And as you can see the name, it's Mr. Pathman's name, and he was one of our first students who took the presentation communication skills. And as you can see also the picture of him receiving the certificate in the office. So now how do you get started? Well, number one, you log into your VO. You choose the course of your liking, you do your payment, and once you do your payment, immediately a welcome letter will be sent to your email box. So please be very sure that your email that you've given to Qnet is the updated email, because the email that is in the system will be the one we recognize, and that welcome letter will be sent to that email. On the welcome letter you have 2 numbers. Number 1 is your username, which is your IR ID, and a password, which is specific only to Swiss e-Learning Institute. So you have to use that password to log into the site. Okay, now it's time to activate, it's time for me to study. You go back to your VO. You look at the bottom of your VO, as you will see in the screenshot behind me. On the bottom it will say Swiss e-Learning Institute. You click the link, another window will open and it will ask you to activate, and once you activate, you're ready to go. And then simply go back to swisselearninginstitute.com, put in those details, your IRD and your password, and you're ready to start. Now of course, errors can happen, situations can happen, so here are the emails and the contacts for you if you have any issues. Our first suggestion is always go to the FAQs. They're on the front page before you log in, where you can find the most common asked questions and of course the best answers for them. After that, if you have issues with your content and you need to get in touch with one of our teachers, this is the email coursehelp@swisselearninginstitute.com. So all content related, all course related things will go to that email. As well as you can go to info@swisselearninginstitute.com, which is with your general inquiries and things you need to know. Contact, of course, your local GSE office or the international GSE office, which you're usually using, and they are all been trained and all of them know how to handle the Swiss e-learning concerns. So you can contact them anytime. Alright, so this is basically our presentation and I hope you enjoyed it. For any questions, feel free to contact us.